Hello viewers, welcome to the session on AWS Lambda Introduction and Demonstration. First of all, let's look into what is AWS Lambda. It's a brief introduction. AWS Lambda is a computing service provided by Amazon Web Services. Lets you run your code without provisioning or managing servers. Here you pay only for the compute time you consume. These are the benefits of AWS Lambda. Here you don't need to manage servers, and AWS Lambda will automatically scale your application by running code in response to each trigger. AWS Lambda follows sub-second metering and it has consistent performance. This is how AWS Lambda works. For that you have to upload your code or write your code to AWS Lambda, then set up your code to trigger from other AWS services, HTTP endpoints or in app activity. AWS Lambda will run your code only when triggered, using only the compute resources needed. Just pay for the compute time you use. Use cases of AWS Lambda: data processing, real-time file processing, real-time stream processing, machine learning, backend applications. These are the famous companies using AWS Lambda. Let's look into a real-time example of AWS Lambda. Suppose, consider that you want to resize an image into web, mobile and tablet sizes. For that, you have to take a photo and upload it to the S3 bucket, and when you upload the photo to S3 bucket, your Lambda function will be triggered. For that, you have to write a code, and then Lambda will give the resized photo. Okay, let's jump into the demo. In this quick demonstration, we will see two Lambda functions using Python. One is the basic program which take the name as input and greet the user. And other is the program which will make a HTTP request to check the validity of a path. Okay, let's jump into the demo. This is the AWS Management Console. For creating a Lambda function, you have to click on Create Function. Here you have to configure basic information about your Lambda function. Let us create a function name. In our case, hello world, and you have to choose runtime. Here you can see that Lambda offers a wide variety of support to all these languages. In our case, it's Python. Click on it and leave others to default and click on create function. It may take some time. Let's wait. Now our function has been successfully created. You can see that, and you have to wait some time. And here you can see that our function code. Lambda gives this default template. You can edit that. Now let's create a variable that have take input from the user. For that, you have to use this in Lambda. And another to store a message. Okay, here you can see that we take the input from the user and store it to a variable and creating another variable called greet in which we store the message. You have to edit this and body to greet. Let us check whether our code is work. Lambda automatically saves our code. For deploying, you have to click on deploy. Now your code has been successfully deployed. For testing, you have to create a test event. Configure test events. Hello world. These are the inputs taken in the format of JSON. Yeah, this is the input to our function. Click on create. Now our test event has been created. You have to click on test. It shows error. Let us see. Create is not defined. Okay, let us check. Okay, you can see that now our code displays the greeting message hello Joe. Okay, let's create another function which will make HTTP request. For that you have to navigate backwards lambda functions, create another function. Create name for your function, valid path. You can give whatever the name you want and choose Python and create function. Okay, you can see that our function has been successfully created. For Lambda gives you this default template. For this function, I have the code already written. We have to copy it and paste it here. Okay, let me explain the code. We are taking the remote host and the path we want to check from the user, and we have to concatenate these two input to a path and make a HTTP request and check the status of the path. If the response is 200, our path is valid, or else our path is not valid. And now you have to deploy it and configure test events. Valid path. HTTP google.com. We check for image spot. It shows you have to separate them by comma. and this is our input to the path. This is the URL and this is the path we want to check. Now click on create, and our test event has been created. Now click on test. You can see that our program has run successfully, and you can see that our path is valid. The path is http://www.google.com/images and status code is 200, which means our path is valid, and you can see that our command. Okay, this is a quick demo. I hope you have learned the fundamentals of Lambda.